Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Monday, happy Labor Day. Breezy out here this morning. Of course, that's due to Hurricane Dorian, which is hundreds of miles away from us. Praying for all those people in the Bahamas and the people that are still in the projected path of Hurricane Dorian. Hopefully she does what is predicted and stays offshore, heads back out into the Atlantic. A lot of cloud cover over there on the horizon. 78 degrees out here. Expecting today's highs in the low 90s, 92. Scattered rain. Rain's just kind of coming through in little tiny bands. Nothing much. Just enough to be a nuisance. The wind's supposed to pick up later today. Get a little gusty. Maybe 25, 30 miles an hour. Nothing we can't handle. We have dodged a serious bullet here over on the west coast of Florida. Some of the other coasts aren't going to be so lucky. States, anywhere. And as I was watching the news this morning, they've got the meteorologists have their eyes on a couple other systems now coming off the coast of Africa. One out in the Gulf of Mexico. That shouldn't present any problems for us. Roy came out here for sunset last night. It was raining at my house, and I'm just down the street from the beach here, not too far from the beach. So is Roy. But we were getting some good little thunderstorms. They're moving through the area pretty fast. There might have been a little hole last night around sunset, but I just don't want to come out here and get my camera all wet or the gimbal wet. Still dark out here. Got some clouds out here, but nothing happening. You can see them, just barely see them up there. Again, quite a nice little breeze out here, and that's going to get stronger as the day moves on. Osprey in the tree. There's that little dead tree that osprey likes to perch on in the morning. It's not here yet. Not seeing a whole heck of a lot of color in the sky this morning. Yesterday, Roy said he and Dave were out here yesterday morning for sunrise, and he said they saw Pinky the spoonbill out here yesterday morning. I was kind of hoping to get lucky, catch another look at it. Several fishermen out here this morning behind me. Hopefully the birds will come around. Can't see if Roy's out here yet or not. Usually Kim is out here with us on Mondays. Birds starting to fly in down there. It's, like I said, it's still pretty dark, hard to see down there. The tide is on its way out, moving fast. You can see the current down here. The camera's still, you should be able to see, yeah. You can see that water's moving out pretty quickly. Grays and blues this morning. Just the tiniest hint of maybe some yellow, some red over here. That might change as the sun gets a little higher though. Loving the breeze, keeping all the bugs away. Put some bug spray on just in case though, but nice breeze blowing them away. I'm still kind of blocked by the wind here, just because of the trees over here on the other side of the pass. Out at the very northwest corner of the beach over here, right over in here, it's pretty breezy. Pretty breezy. You can see one fisherman there if you look closely. There's a couple more down around the corner. See a few little birds starting to line up there. Again, hoping to see Pinky out here this morning. Now you can get a better look at the sky here to the west. Down to the south. I think I see Roy. Maybe Roy and Kim heading out here. Well, a couple of groups of people heading out. More fishermen taking advantage. They probably have the day off from work today. And the weather is beautiful, actually. The weather is actually beautiful right now, considering what's a couple hundred miles away from us to the east. Again, I can't stress it enough. Please keep all those folks in the path of Hurricane Dorian in your prayer, and the people in the Bahamas. Oh my gosh. So many people's lives have been destroyed. A lot of folks, I'm sure, are going to come home to nothing. They've lost their homes. And it's just sitting on top of them. That hurricane is just sitting there, spinning on top of them. Freeport. Looks like they're going to get the eye, go right over Freeport. Oh, devastating. It's not the first time, though, that they've had a hurricane. But this one is pretty large. One of the second largest in history. Hopefully everybody heeded the warning zone, got out of their houses. Osprey is flying around. It just flew overhead. Starting to get more light out here now. More fishermen showing up out here. There's some pelicans flying by. They just kind of came out of the shadows. Circling around. Hoping for a little color in the sky here. Don't know if we're gonna get it. Just a little bit of yellow, little tiny bit. A few fish jumping around out here in front of me. Looks like the majority of the birds are lining up over on the other beach there, across the pass. Still here, and you can see those clouds are moving by pretty fast. osprey is flying around right up there. That little dot just above my finger. Just kind of hovering there. Not even flapping its wings. So he's going over to land on the tree over there. Yep. Almost right on schedule. Perched up on top of the tree there. It's going to be a little while before the sun gets up over those clouds. Roy and Kim standing over there. Couple of ospreys flying around now. 2 ospreys back there. Still not seeing any signs of little Pinky anywhere. Boy, that tide is really going out again today. Can you hear that osprey? Can you see the osprey? Beautiful listening to them in the morning. It's being pretty boisterous this morning. There's another osprey on the other side of the pass responding. But I kind of just slowly walked around to the other side here. Didn't want to startle it. Off it goes. Gonna go do a little fishing, a little hunting. There's a look back at the north end of the beach here at Wiggins Pass. don't get around this far too often. Snap off a photo while I'm up here. And let's go back around the corner here. See what things are looking like. Definitely getting a lot brighter out here. Some neat looking clouds here. Just a little bit of color. Good. How are you guys doing?
Wonderful.
Nice breeze. I was wondering what you're doing. Trying on some shoes. Looks like somebody left some shoes behind on the beach.
Up on the limb, we saw you shooting him there.
Yeah, the osprey. He's almost there like clockwork.
Yeah, we got blue skies all of a sudden.
Yep.
Haven't seen the sun yet.
Nice breeze, huh?
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
Nice breeze. It's a lot windier here than over there. Amazing.
It's wonderful here.
Breezy spot here.
And I think we might get a little sun coming through that sliver up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might see it. It's moving pretty darn fast, though.
Just for a little bit.
There you go.
Did you survive the blueberry pancakes?
Oh, yeah.
Weren't they fabulous?
Did you survive them?
Oh, man, they were good.
Blueberry banana.
Yeah, that was really something.
Yep, Scott did a great job on those pancakes.
Yeah, that's right. I had 2 helpings. You did.
Good times, good times.
Yeah, they were.
I've had some of Dave's gumbo.
Oh, did you? How was that gumbo?
It was good. Very good. Perfect spice.
Really?
Not too spicy, but spicy enough.
Did he have sausage and shrimp in it, or just sausage?
Yes, he did. And he had smoked salmon in it.
Oh, wow, smoked salmon in it.
Not that the traditional gumbo has smoked
Right,
salmon.
I've never had that before in my gumbo.
But that's okay. It was really good.
Was there a lot of stuff in it? I mean, pretty.
Oh yeah, there was sausage. I don't know if it was andouille sausage, but it was sausage.
Oh boy.
I'm trying to think all the different vegetables.
It's a lot. It's rice. You put rice in there. And
Yeah.
Yeah, but there wasn't any rice in there.
he didn't put rice in his gumbo?
Usually you put the rice in the bottom of the bowl, and then,
Yeah.
but no, he
He
didn't.
didn't have any rice with this gumbo? Well, now we're barely seeing some yellows there. Just the
Yeah, it's
Just
funny,
a
it has
hint.
good color. I thought there'd be a lot of it after all that moisture.
well, the moisture's on its way.
Actually came out here for sunset last night.
In
Well,
the
there was a
rain.
little-
As soon as I got here, it's raining in the parking lot, but there's a sun out in the bay, out in
Yeah,
the
there was like I
Gulf
saw
there.
there was like a hole in the
Yes.
clouds out there.
Did you come down too?
No,
I didn't. I was going to, and then it was
it was
raining.
thundering when
I
down.
didn't even get out of my car.
Oh, you
just turned
didn't?
around, drove back to Fort Myers.
It's
Nice drive.
the rain's coming through fast now, so it's going to be coming and going today. They said.
I did see a nice sunset on the way home,
Did you?
as towards Fort Myers. From
it-
41, I could see the sun.
Supposed to
Oh,
rain
wow.
again today, is it?
Oh yeah. Yeah, and there's a hurricane over there. In case you didn't hear, Roy.
But it went down 25 or 20.
20 miles an hour at least. Yeah, so
Good.
far, thankfully. Hope it keeps getting smaller.
Yes.
Still blowing.
And I hope it
150,
starts to
said, huh?
turn soon.
They said by tonight it'll be turning.
I wonder if it'll be raining for our sunset tonight again.
I don't know. It's going to have to be something you watch the radar.
Yeah.
Turn on the Weather Channel and see if you can see the radar. Do you get the Weather Channel?
I don't have any.
You don't have cable? Okay. Well, if I look at it at the radar. I usually look at it before I come down, but last night I didn't.
It wouldn't have done you any good. It was moving so fast, the rain. It's just coming like this.
And I didn't have any rain at all until I was getting close to Bonita.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where the sun break out.
I think so.
Oh, 20 after, yeah.
Roy and Kim are hoping to get a glimpse of the sun right through that little slit there in the clouds by my finger. I don't know if it's going to happen. A lot of clouds over there this morning. Still beautiful though. Nice breeze, as you can hear out here. There you go. Got to get that morning hug in there. There you go. Got to get a hug there, Roy. Yep. Amen. Yep. You might see it later today here. It's fighting to show itself through the clouds this morning. Doesn't matter. Here we are. It's beautiful. We're here to see another day. Yep, absolutely beautiful. No complaints here. Nope.
I said this is like a typical.
Yep, just like your shirt says. Lucky me. Yep, we're all lucky.
And Kim's got her smoked salmon.
Oh boy.
I haven't had any since last Friday.
He's been thinking about it all weekend. Even while he was eating his blueberry pancakes, he was thinking about the salmon.
He thinks about it all the time.
Yep.
If you could take a blueberry pancake and fold it up like a taco, put some salmon in it.
Uh-huh. Oh, how about that, Roy?
I don't know how the salmon and blueberries.
I think it might be, you should try it.
Yeah,
You should give it a whirl.
Give it a
Yeah,
try.
you should give it a whirl.
And wash it down with some of Dave's gumbo.
There you go.
like the syrup over it. It's salmon already has maple.
Yeah, it does.
Well, if we pour a lot of maple syrup on it, that makes anything good.
There you go. All right, I'll see you down the beach. Be careful. Off they go. We heading down there ourselves here. Probably get ahead of them.
Yeah, nothing ever happens. Now it's going up to the top.
But again, so fortunate to be able to come out here. And we're just really lucky that that hurricane did not come across the state. Now we're just praying that it stays out in the Atlantic and does not make landfall anywhere. Good morning, Lourdes. Margaret, Jackie, good morning, everyone. A big piece of a big broken moon shell down here, darn it. Maybe with these, there's probably going to be a little wave action today. Maybe it'll wash some neat shells up on shore for us for tomorrow morning. We'll see. We'll see if Roy can come up with a good word for the day for us today. Our word of the day kind of fizzled out yesterday. We got wrapped up in our party and our blueberry pancakes. But boy, that was a great idea they had, Scott and Tom and Linda and Karen, to make those pancakes for Roy at the beach. He was totally surprised to have his favorite breakfast out here. The only thing missing was that bacon, but it's kind of hard to make bacon out here at the beach. Too messy. But he loved those pancakes. Tom even went as far as getting him some real maple syrup, pure maple syrup to put on them. Great friends we have, great friends. That includes you guys. That wind's blowing right in my face now. This is from Hurricane Dorian, this wind, but it's really nothing. We might get some 25 to 30 mile an hour gusts today. That is nothing. That's a typical summer down here. We get higher winds than that in a thunderstorm down here. I wish I could say that for the folks in the Bahamas. Ugh. Horrible, horrible what they're going through right now. Just absolutely horrible. It's got to be a living hell. I hope nobody stayed behind, but I know they did. I know people always stay behind. And it's obvious people stayed behind because you're getting videos and you're seeing pictures during the storm and videos during the storm. It's just horrendous. The dive bombers. Right now, you can see the flags blowing here. These two flags always fly here. The red flag and the no swimming flag. The water is always closed to swimming here at Wiggins Pass, always. This has nothing to do with Hurricane Dorian. But I want to show you something, try to give you a little lesson. I'm going to try to explain this to you. I don't know if I can very well. You see how those flags are blowing, the direction of the flags? If I was to come right here underneath them, I don't want to get into the sea oats. But you can see now I'm pretty much facing into the wind right now by that flag. If I was to put my right arm straight out, just straight out, that's where the eye of the hurricane is. That's where the eye of the hurricane is. So it's a little bit to the north of us and way to the east of us. So I don't know if you understand what I'm saying here. I'm facing into the wind. I put my right arm up and my finger points to the eye of the hurricane. That's just something I learned as a kid growing up in Florida. But obviously that only works if the wind that you're standing in is coming from the hurricane. And this wind is. So if I was to stand here, this is the direction. This is east over here. And the hurricane's just more over in this direction, right straight out there to the northeast of us. And there comes the sun, starting to make its way, break through the clouds a little bit. Well, there's your sun. It's behind the clouds, but you can definitely see it over there. You definitely know where it is. It might break through here once it pops up over those clouds. There she is.
Still behind the cloud, though.
Yep, it'll come up. We might see it up here. It's gonna be cloudy on and off all day. We're gonna see some rain coming, blowing through, that's for sure.
Kind of has that feel, doesn't it?
But we are lucky, believe me, we are lucky. 200 miles away, that's not very far. Thank goodness it's not a huge storm. Irma, this storm is 250 miles in diameter. Irma was 550.
And I think it was Katrina that was even bigger than that.
I don't know if it was bigger. I know it was, I don't know how big Katrina was. I mean, it seemed huge because of the damage it did, but we're very fortunate here, very fortunate. But we had our fill with Irma. We didn't need another one.
Still not recovering. I mean, look at that right behind
And
us.
the other up to the north of us in the Panhandle with Hurricane Michael.
Oh, yeah.
That's the last thing they need. It's another hurricane.
And this is really just the beginning of the bad hurricanes.
Yeah. Yeah, there's 3 more systems they're watching right now. They just popped up.
And usually September and October when they peak.
Yep. All right, Roy, I'll see you down the beach. All right, be careful. Let's head down here a ways and see what we see. He's itching to get down to that smoked salmon. See if there's any little birds hiding down here this morning, down by the old dead trees. Hey, thanks for tuning in this morning. Hey, if you're just joining for the first time, don't be bashful. Whoa. Camera got hooked on a dead branch there. If you're just tuning in for the first time, don't be bashful here. Introduce yourself to the group. Let everyone know where you're watching from. These morning walks are all about making new friends on Facebook. We are here for each other. We're here to support each other. If anybody's in need of prayer, don't be shy. We are here for each other. A little different looking than from yesterday. A little different looking, a lot rougher out here this morning, but not real rough. Yesterday we were walking out in the water on the other side of the trees here. I don't think I'm going to be doing that this morning. I think I see an osprey up in the pine tree over here. Roy and Kim are up ahead of me on the path here. Now they just went around the corner up ahead of me. Yep, our osprey is sitting up there, as usual, sitting right up in here. You can almost count on seeing an osprey up there and in that dead tree up by Wiggins Pass. A couple little blooms, a couple of those little purple flowers here on the railroad vine. Hey Steve, one of our park rangers driving behind me here. Beautiful little flowers. One of Roy's favorites, those little purple flowers here. This grows wild on our beach. The railroad vine. Our osprey sitting up here. This is a little smaller osprey than the one we saw earlier this morning. Looks a little smaller. I did notice one of the ospreys, actually Ursula got a shot of it the other day. Looks like it had some fishing line tangled up around one of its legs, its claws. That's sad to see. Hopefully it'll be able to chew it off. Always enjoy watching the birds in the morning. Yesterday we got to see a dolphin. That was fun. That was fun. If you missed yesterday's beach walk, check it out. Rather early in yesterday morning's beach walk, we followed a dolphin down the beach for a little while. Yeah, it's not going to get much.
No, you don't think? I think
A little windier, but that's about it.
Yeah, I feel bad to didn't see the Bahamas.
Oh, it's terrible. And it's just sitting there on top of it. It's awful.
There was a video on my Belgium, and they showed a woman who found get out because the water is taking over, and the people before her that left the building were drowned in front of them.
Pray for him.
Huh?
Pray for it, everybody.
Yeah.
That's all you can do. Yep. Talking about the people in the Bahamas, just absolutely just heartbreaking what's happening to some of the people there. Sunshine. What a difference a little light makes. Well, I love my mornings at the beach. How about you guys? Do you second that motion? You love your mornings at the beach? You know, it's kind of ironic. A week ago, we were directly in the center of the cone path of Hurricane Dorian a week ago. We were supposed to be experiencing Hurricane Dorian today. It's amazing how quickly things change. Did you watch the video of our little party yesterday? That was really fun. Some of our good beach friends. Delicious pancakes by Scott. Provided by Scott Magyar. They were awesome. But there was something neat in that video. I caught it out of the corner of my eye, and I really didn't want to draw a lot of attention to it, but it's not a big deal. If you go back to that video, go back to 8 minutes, about 8 minutes and 10 seconds in yesterday's video of our party. It was when Roy was just walking back. He came out to his chair to get his harmonica, and we were walking back. And if you look down and to the left of the frame, you're going to see a little black snake crawling across the beach in front of us. You'll see this little black snake winding its way across the sand in front of us. Totally harmless. They're great. They eat the mice and rats and other vermin out here at the beach. But if you're not afraid to see snakes, at 8:10 in our little party video yesterday, it makes its way from the left to the right, just kind of, and you'll see Karen pointing at it, people pointing at it. That was an osprey that just dipped down right up over top of me here, making its way up the beach. Oh, one of our osprey friends. But yeah, obviously there's a wooded area here. There's going to be snakes. Heck, it's Florida, but there's nothing here that's going to hurt you. It's part of the outdoors, part of nature. That was a little teeny tiny one. If you enjoy these walks, tips are always appreciated. Welcomed and appreciated. I do thank those of you that have sent some. Every now and then, a little extra money like that goes a long way, especially now in the summertime as things slow down. Still another couple months before businesses start to pick up here in Southwest Florida. Dorian kind of put the crunch on a lot of things here for this holiday weekend. This was one of the big weekends in Florida, especially over here in Southwest Florida. One of our big weekends here in the summer. We have a few holidays and everybody banks on those holidays, and we just did not have it. It didn't happen. Now there might be some people coming over today just to get away from the storm. As far as the economy in Southwest Florida, Dorian definitely had an effect on our economy here in Southwest Florida. But anyway, if you guys like what you see and you want to send a little thank you, a little tip, a gratuity, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post, and I do thank you. Like I say, I appreciate it. And every little bit helps. And those of you that are supporters, thank you. Thank you so much for being a supporter. If it wasn't for you supporters, I would not be out here doing these beach walks. And if you want to see them continue, please consider becoming a supporter of Southwest Florida Television. We really need to have some more people step up to the plate here. Very few people out here. Still very quiet out here for a holiday weekend. All the little sandpipers, they've been kind of hanging out up here, right in this one spot here in Area 4. All the little sandpipers on the beach here. As I get closer, they're just going to scatter. I call them the little beach mice running around. They look like little mice running around on the beach. Those are willet birds behind them there, the two birds in the water. Those are willet birds. Oh, I see Dexter coming up the beach. I see his bright green trunks, his bright green shorts. It's way down the beach, but you can't miss him with those shorts on. Let me see if we can see him down there in the video. Can't miss him. He's not going to get lost with those shorts on. Day glow yellow or green. Looks more green than yellow. A lot of mist in the air. Our roving food critic, Dexter. He's been going to some great restaurants lately. So far, he hasn't given us a bad review. Good morning. Well, I saw you coming up the beach from way down there in those bright green trunks.
I know.
Man, nice little breeze.
Oh, it's wonderful walking today.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
No bugs.
No, nothing. It's great.
Yeah.
And to see something exciting today.
What did you see?
A ranger found on Naples Beach. Found a nest, I guess, that wasn't marked on it. It was a turtle.
Oh, see.
So she took it over close to the water and I got to see it.
Sweet. Did you get a picture of it?
Yeah.
Nice, nice. I'll look for that later. So you saw a little baby this morning. That is so cool. A little rough for the little thing out here, but
Yeah, it made it in okay, but it's a little rough.
yeah, that's neat to see them. They're so small. You know? Is that the first one you saw? Sweet, sweet. Your dinner looked great there at 21 spices. Yeah, that looked phenomenal.
Yeah, that was.
Did you get anything really spicy?
Yeah, they do a number system on spicy. Like a 4 or 5, like halfway up. They go up to 10.
And then don't they have different things on your table for you to try too? Different spices or sauces?
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, I've only sampled their food at events around town, but what I've had is awesome.
Yeah,
Always
I
awesome.
recommend it. It's still a lot of the way. It's clear down to the other end of town.
Yeah.
It's only a 30-minute drive.
So 21 spices, a
21
thumbs up, a thumbs up. Awesome. All right. All right. Yeah.
See you way back.
All right. Don't blow away down there.
Okay.
Yeah, right down at the point it is. All right. See you, Dexter. Look at all the little birds running around. Dexter's going up there to see Roy. Roy's up there getting all settled in for his salmon, for his smoked salmon under the tree there. Kim takes such good care of him. Kim is a sweetheart. Kentucky Kim. So many good people. So many good people looking after Roy. I'm so happy that they have found that man. It definitely enriches his life, all these new friends that he's making. out here on the beach. Those of you that come down and chat with him in the winter time, thank you so much for being his friend. Bobby, oh, you're wonderful. Margaret, Judith, so many good people have come down here and just come out here every day while they've been down here and sat with Roy, gone to his house, gone to dinner with him. You guys are fantastic. Jennifer Ann, Dave, Cindy Darling. I mean, there's so many people, so many good people that have come together, and I couldn't begin to name everybody. There's so many of you. Yeah, it's really not that windy out here. It's going to get a little windier later today. But nothing severe. Much less than is in a normal, everyday summer thunderstorm down here. wind's blowing the camera around now. How are you doing over here?
Just here, we have some smoked salmon.
You had your smoked salmon?
Oh, was that delicious?
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Yeah. She had grapes, man, oh man.
Smoked salmon and grapes.
She'll be right back. She was just getting some stuff out of the car.
Awesome. You gonna stick around here?
Oh yeah, it's a wonderful day to stick around with that breeze blowing.
Yeah. We won't be able to have our little chat here. It's too windy.
Oh, we can have a chat.
I won't be able to hear you. The wind's making too much noise.
Really?
Yeah. It's real windy out here. Blows.
Put the salmon away if you'd like some.
No, I'm good. I'm good, but thank you.
Oh, that's
Roy
smoked.
said he had a feast. He had some salmon and grapes.
Oh, did I ever?
I love it.
And his apple.
And your apple. Your apple a day.
And some gorgonzola cheese.
Oh man, cheese and
I'm eating high off the hog.
did you save one of those blueberry pancakes from yesterday?
Oh, weren't those something?
Haha.
Woo!
Need to make a salmon roll with a blueberry pancake.
I might be onto something.
You might be, Kim. Blueberry salmon rolls.
Well, he had some bananas in the mix too.
Yep, the bananas gave it a little more sweetness.
Oh,
Yeah, they were good.
yeah, that was really something.
Yeah, we missed you out here, Kim, yesterday.
After you left.
Oh, did you come out?
Yeah, I think I got here about noon.
Oh,
She
okay.
missed the
And
blueberry
everybody was
pancakes.
leaving. Yeah,
Oh, bummer.
that's okay. I'm kind of on a diet, sort of.
We all are. Except
I'm
for
on
Roy.
the sort of diet.
Roy's the only one that's not on a diet.
I'm trying to start a lifestyle.
Are you on a seafood diet?
Yeah, I think so.
When you see food, you eat it?
I gotta try old Dave's gumbo tonight.
Oh boy, that gumbo that he made sounds good. Maybe we can go up and sit on Audrey's bench later. We'll do our little talk up there. Get out of the wind here for that. We didn't hear any harmonica music yesterday. We heard Happy Birthday. That was it. But yesterday
Right, we had happy birthday.
Yesterday you charmed a snake out of the woods. Did you know that? When we were walking back, did you see that snake that walked?
Black one?
Yeah, it came crawling across right in front of us. Yep.
From this side to that side.
Yesterday he came from that side over to here. Yeah. It's not very big. It's only a couple feet maybe. He's a baby. He's a baby.
I don't know why he goes from one side to the other.
Why did the snake? I don't know, just like the chicken crossing the road.
I guess so.
I found
What'd you find?
a shell today that looks like a bird.
A shell that looks like a bird.
You don't see it, do you?
The bird. That's Kim's bird shell, everybody.
You don't see the beak.
Have to look at it just the right way. There you go. Look at it from here. And you can see the eye and the beak.
And it's like an indentation of where a wing might be.
There you go. I can see a bird there. If you look closely. Yep, Kim's bird shell. Did you see her bird shell, Roy? Did you see the bird? You didn't? It's plain as day. It's plain as the nose on your face.
Now this one's interesting.
Oh, another face. What do you see there?
It's like this picture that the painting, the scream.
Like the ghost,
by
yeah.
Edward-
Like the scream, yep.
Edward, only the point is coming out to the side.
Yeah.
How's your wife feeling? Pretty good?
Yep.
Good.
Yep, she's doing much better. Much better. All right, I'll be back in a little while.
Okay, Rob.
Don't blow away on me out here.
Oh, we're trying.
Are you tied down to your chair? Kim, tie him to his chair. All right.
I think he's pretty well stuffed.
Is he stuffed right now? He's full of salmon? Okay. All right. We'll see you in a little while. Get back out here to the wind and the waves. Look at that beautiful white sand. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Just gorgeous. That beautiful blue sky. We are just so fortunate to be able to witness this in the mornings. I'm so thankful that I can share it with you out here. I mean, that is thanks to modern technology, bring you these walks live. Huh. Such beautiful colors there. And an empty beach. Labor Day. Labor Day, and our beach is virtually empty. Just a sprinkling of people. By this time the beach would be really starting to fill up. All the barbecue grills would be going. Families would be out here on the beach. Music would be playing. Music would fill the air. But not today. Not today. A whole different story. Still can't get over Labor Day morning. And look how empty our beach is. Well, again, everyone, I hope you enjoyed our walk this morning. As always, tips are always welcome. If you enjoy what you see, if you enjoy our morning walks together and you want to send a little tip, a little contribution, donation, whatever you want to call it, I appreciate it. You can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post, and believe me, every little bit helps. Every dollar counts. And I do thank you. Those of you that have sent something, thank you so very much. Check back later. I'll go have a little conversation with Roy here in a little while, and I'll post that video, so be sure to check back. Post a couple photos, maybe another video. Please, whatever you see that you like, make sure you hit the like and share button. Let's spread the awareness. Let's spread the word about Southwest Florida television. Let's build our little beach community, our little virtual beach community. I'd love to see it grow. I've made some wonderful friends out here. I really value your friendship. Happy Labor Day. Play it safe wherever you are. Please continue to pray for the folks in the path of Hurricane Dorian and the people who have lost their homes, whose lives have been turned upside down by this horrible, horrendous hurricane. The folks in the Bahamas, keep them in your prayers. Keep our friends that have been asking for prayers in your thoughts and prayers. Kelly, Bobby, Linda, so many good people out here that need your prayers. Maybe sunset tonight. Can't make a promise. If I do come out for sunset, remember, you'll have to be a supporter to watch that live feed. So do consider becoming a supporter of Southwest Florida television now. Those of you that have already done so, thank you so very, very much. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.